Hello again. I'm just here to review what we did last Wednesday. Basically what we worked on were warm-ups, and we did the G major and C major scales. We did 1 octave of the C major scale and 2 octaves of the G major scale. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to review it really quick. For the warm-ups, keep in mind the warm-ups emphasize joint mobility, blood circulation, flexibility in your hands, and muscle coordination. Okay, so those are the things that will be going on when you really start to do a lot of the warm-ups and get used to it. You'll notice these things as you go. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to just review what I think is kind of tricky as far as warm-ups are concerned. The chromatics are pretty easy, self-explanatory, but when you get to the 1, 3, 5, 8, that could be kind of tricky. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll show it to you very slow. Won't play anything fast. I'll just keep it simple. Here we go. So it's index, it's going to be ring finger, and pinky. Right? So here's how we're going to do it. Right? 1, 3, 5, 1, 5, 8. Again. 1, 3, 5, 1, 5, 8. Alright? Now that's going forward. What we're going to do is going to go backwards. That could be kind of tricky. So here's how we're going to do this. You're going to go pinky, ring, index. Okay? And then pinky, ring, index. Alright, so pinky, ring, index, pinky, ring, index. Alright, no other way but that way. Forward and backwards. Okay, so that's the 1, 3, 5, 8. The next one we're going to do is the 1, 3, 5, 7, and that's using your 4 fingers that are on the fretboard. Okay, and that's going to be good because you get a chance to use all the fingers there. Okay, so what you're going to do, this is a good one because you're going to skip frets as you play. So really slow, it's 1st fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7th fret. Right? Right? That's it. All right. The next thing we're going to work on is the 2 scales that we covered. 1 octave of the C major scale. You know the numbers are 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5. Right? So on your 5th string, you're going to start. So it's 3, 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 4, 5. Right? So that's a C major scale, 1 octave. All right, again. Right? We did the G major scale. You did 2 octaves on that. All right, so that's... Okay, that is the G major scale, 2 octaves. 1 octave would be, right? I'll explain more of that, but while I'm here, here's the thing. 1 octave would be the first 8 notes. All right, the 7 notes would technically be called a heptatonic scale. I'm going to definitely cover that, but the first 8 is this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is equivalent to 1. So that's a G, and that's a G too. Alright, so, right, which leads me to the second thing that we actually worked with in the scales. Just getting an idea of alternating scales and making a pattern, right, a harmonic pattern with them. It's called the circle of 5s. Okay, so the circle of 5s, it's usually played a certain way. We played a little bit different. Okay, so here's what I mean. When you actually do the circle of 5s, you're going to play it this way. You start off at the C and then you go to the G. Here's what we would normally do, okay? Right? And then you go. Right? I went to that 2nd octave of the G. Right? But what we do is we go, and then we go up here. whatever your octave. We go from the 5th to the 6th string, right? And we move up, right? That's how we do it. For now, what you're going to do, you're just going to work on the C and the G. That's it. All right? Just get comfortable with that. And then, you know, if you feel like you want to take on a little bit of a challenge, you go to the D and you do the same thing. All right? And then you have to go up to the A, of course. Right? So you're just you know, doing that pattern. You're just going up a whole step. All right? Skipping a fret. All right? Don't go beyond A. All right? So you can do stop there. All right? Because it gets a little bit tricky, and I'll explain that on Wednesday. Okay, so practice, 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 and just do your best. All right? You guys are doing really well, and I look forward to seeing you this Wednesday. Okay, have a good one.